Hello everyone, Peyton Burdett here, and this is my demo for the milestone 16.1. This milestone was pretty fun. I worked with a designer, Vitica, for the entire milestone on beautifying our UI. Shipped a lot of MRs this month. I think we're at 13 right now. A few cool ones, or a few cool but easy ones were just some smaller improvements, like changing the tooltips. MR, which was pretty good, was just the standard HTML tooltip. We went with our own, a little bit more visible there. Change button label, that's just doing cancel pipeline and make it a little bit easier to understand. Runner number does not link to the runner admin page. That one would be, we used to just have the runner displayed here, but now we expose the path to that. But the big one that has taken probably 6 to 8 MRs would be to unbox the pipeline detail page. So this is the new design, and if you remember, it used to just have a small header up top, and then we had a gray box with some details here. A little bit of the challenges here. Here we go. Here's the legacy, I guess you could call, version. We had the small header up here, which this is in Vue and GraphQL, and polls continuously to the API to get status updates as the pipeline is running. And then we had all of this data right here. A little bit of a technical challenge. All of this data was in Rails and Haml. So what I had to do was put it behind a feature flag and move a lot of this data and code and move it over to Vue and GraphQL. So it was quite a big refactor. So here it is in action. Oh, another cool thing, real quick. We changed the design of the CI status badge as well to be design system compliant and match, most of our other badges and labels throughout the product. Okay, sorry, got distracted. All right, back to the pipeline details header refactor, which you just saw the design. Right now, this is enabled for the GitLab project and the GitLab UI project behind the feature flag. Why don't we test a little bit more? We're going to click into it right here, and as you can see, the new headers here, it's all combined and unboxed, a little bit more easier, in my opinion, to digest what's going on. Saves a lot of UI space as well. But here you have the pipeline name. So in your CI file, if you define a name through the workflow, you can do it here. But the fallback would be the commit title would come into this if you didn't have it. Pipeline status, username. Right now, if you hover over it, it doesn't display the popover, but I just shipped an MR that will be landing soon, where we'll inherit the popover, where if you hover over the user's name, it shows their status and all of that cool stuff. So shows the user, trigger the pipeline for the commit. After this pipeline finishes, some new data will show. Related merge request, merge into branch, the badges, total number of jobs, and in progress text. So if we go to pipelines and we'll take a look at a finished pipeline, we'll be able to see a little bit of a different view. So again, everything now, this right here bit is time ago. So as time progresses, this value will change, to maybe like 1 hour ago, whatever that value might be. And then related merge request, same data. And then this is a bit called compute credits, but I just opened an MR to not show this value if it is 0 based, because in my opinion and a UX opinion, the value is kind of useless at that point. But if we go to, say, one of my personal projects where compute credits are used because, it's not under the GitLab namespace, if we click into that, you'll see 4.2 total amount of compute credits used for the pipeline. So for this current pipeline view. And then, of course, we have our retry actions over here on this side. So this has been really fun working with Vidic on this, and lots of fun work this milestone of shipping a lot of MRs and solving a lot of UX problems. And feel free to take a look at the issue if you want to look a little bit deeper into it, and feel free to hit me up on Slack or GitLab if you have any questions. Thank you so much.